This is a quick look at the waist bag purchased from GearBest in the, I think this was digital camouflage or marpat desert, I'm not sure. But this is the case, which is currently loaded with my first aid stuff. I just use this and throw it in my backpack. Or I can, excuse me, or I can strap it on my backpack if I want. But it's like that, fully loaded, or full-ish loaded. And let's take everything apart so you can see what it can hold, and I'll show you this in comparison to some other things that you might have. So at the front here is just a flap over clasp. This is sold probably as a waist bag for holding your cell phone and your daily essentials, but I'm not using it as such. I just throw my first aid stuff in there. So the front pouch here just uses a little clip here, and it's all plastic. It seems durable enough. You can adjust the length of this in case you have a really large phone. I think this is meant for a phone pouch that you slide in and out, which will likely hold a smartphone. I have my really old Samsung here, and yes, this thing is ancient, but anyways, it still works. That's the width, approximately. It will fit. I did try it before. I have my other stuff in there, like I said, but you can see it going in there slightly. But anyways, it will fit a phone, smartphone. You can flip it over and ensure it doesn't fall out that way. At the moment, I have just in that pouch some first aid essentials, I think. Anyways, I just have a little dropper bottle that I filled with betadine. I have some saline solution there, some cotton pads and some Q-tips in a Ziploc bag. And I have some hydrogen peroxide in a dropper bottle in a little Ziploc bag there. That all sits in that front pouch there, and I'll just show you that cell phone. So it can go in. And that's the front flap pouch. There's also a pocket for a pen, and it'll likely fit a Sharpie too. I don't have one handy at the moment, but I just have a pen in there, and it's nothing special. Then we go to the front compartment, which has a nice zipper pull. And just so you know, this zipper, while it looks metal, it's actually plastic. So I don't know how it's going to last over the long run. Plastic zipper pull, and the zipper, of course, is plastic too. Anyway, so in the front here, I have some nitrile gloves. The best. I like them much better than vinyl or latex. Much more durable. And then I also have in here, in this front pouch here, it's separated into two separate compartments. There's this little flap that holds small things, and then the main compartment. So in that little flap at the front there, I just have really basics like band-aids of various sizes and some wet towelettes. So that all goes in there. Wet towelettes, bandages of various sizes, or whatever you need for the quick and easy patch. That all goes in that front pouch right there. And then in the main compartment, I have slightly larger bandages, so just some bandages like that. And just behind that, I have some more bandages, but of a larger variety, which goes in there. And behind those slightly larger bandages, I just have a notepad. So just a notepad. So if I needed to write anything with my pen, which is in there, I have something. So that's the front pouch. That's how I have it loaded out. I could fit in more, but that's enough. And then in the back pouch, or the back pocket, same thing, plastic zipper pull. I have a bunch of gauze, so just various sizes of gauze. These are non-adherent gauze pads. Then these are just regular gauze pads, which I kind of trimmed so that it would fit in here. I think they're 4x4s or something like that. Anyways, then I also have in here just a hotel room key card, which I cut down, and then I just taped transport, the clear breathable ones here, and then another transport type, the more fabric-y paper type around here, in case I wanted to use either. So I have that also there with the gauze, and that's it for the second pouch. And then at the back, then you have the straps, the Molle straps, I guess. I don't really use these, I just throw them in my backpack. And for me, these are not going to be used, but they seem to be good quality, but I don't usually use Molle stuff, so I can't really compare it to anything because I don't have anything that has Molle. But these straps here, the bottom three, you can put things through. The top one is sewed on, if you're curious. You can't do anything behind there. It's sewed on so that this clasp goes over, and same thing with the bottom. These three go through, and that top one is sewed on, so it's not passed through. So your belt, I guess, if you really wanted to use this for a waist bag, which you could, but I don't really like the color for urban environments, which I'm in, you would just loop through here, and then you would flip it over top, and that's how it would sit on your waist, facing you, facing outwards. You'd see it like that, your belt right through there. So that is the pack, the waist pack from GearBest, and so far it's been okay. I primarily use it, like I was saying earlier, just to hold my first aid stuff, as you saw. And I forgot to put my nitro gloves back in. I'll show you now this in comparison to some other things which you guys may have for size comparison. But again, that's my old Samsung, which still works. And then I will show you some Leatherman pouches. So that is the waist bag from GearBest. The dimensions and such you can look in the description box. So just so you get an idea, that bag, my cell phone, changed the aspect ratio, and then this bag and the large Leatherman pouch, which is sized for a Surge or a Super Tool 300. So that's how they look. Width-wise, and then this is the Leatherman pouch sheath for something like the Wave, which this one came with. So I have the Wave in there at the moment, with my other stuff like flashlight and other gear. Width, height, length, and such. So that's it. these or that is quick look from up